Hey guys, we are 3 days into the year, which means it's time for me to quit my resolution to lose weight, and it's time to overeat. So today we're starting a new series that's all about stress and how sometimes we develop unhealthy habits to cope with stress, like overeating. So we've got a bunch of junk food here. I've got my junk food chefs. They're gonna be making some wonderful creations. I'm gonna tell you which one's the most tasty. We're gonna get started right now. All right, as you can see, we have our beautiful creations in front of us, and I'm gonna have our chefs explain what they made. I'm gonna taste each one. We'll decide which one's the best. So we'll start here on the right. John, explain yours.
Okay, these are deep fried bacon wrapped hot dogs and then topped with mayonnaise, as well as a tomato, onion, and pickled jalapeno and avocado sort of dip that goes on top. It's got some lime juice in it, and then topped with cilantro and crushed potato chips.
That's like a meal. We'll just take 30 minutes for me to finish this. It tastes like something you would get like at a gourmet baseball stadium. So let's make one of those, a gourmet baseball stadium. All right,
I took the junk food French fries, everybody's favorite, and then just topped it with some gravy, sour cream, cheese, and chives.
All right, so let's try this out here. Well, that's really good. Now I'm just gonna eat those, and then Benjamin, you've lost. So, no, I'm just kidding. All right, Benjamin, explain what you made.
I made a pepperoni pizza, and then I crusted it with some potato chips, and then put some barbecue chips on top, and sort of put a ranch glaze on top of all that.
All right, I think you're the only person that's ever used the word ranch glaze before. I'm trying to see if I can't taste the ranch. Maybe I didn't get enough of that. That's really good too. All right. Now it's time for the decision-making process based on creativity, based on taste. I think I gotta go with John's. John's is at least the most colorful, very tasty, delicious. I love it. The hot dogs are the winner. Talk in your groups about which ones you think are the best, and then we're gonna move on. So what is your comfort food? What is the thing you eat to relax after a stressful day? Whether it's stress from school or from all the different teams and clubs and activities that we're involved in, or whether it's just stress from trying to keep up with everyone around you, stress is just a part of our lives. And often the pressure that we feel from this stress can cause us to pick up bad habits just to cope with it, like overeating. But here's the deal. God never intended us to live with this much stress and worry in our lives. So today, we're going to begin talking about how we can get away from all of this stress and worry by learning our limits. Here's the idea. A lot of time, the stress in our lives, it comes from us trying to do everything. We have really busy schedules because we want to be a part of everything everyone's doing. We join every team, every club, every activity because we don't want to miss out on anything. We stress out and worry about our grades because we think our future hinges on this one algebra test. And so we feel all of this pressure and stress and worry, all because we live life stretched to the limit. So if we want to live without the stress, we have to actually learn we can't do it all. We have limits. And if we want to live life without this kind of pressure and stress, we have to put some margin in our lives. Margin is just another way of saying, here's the line, I'm gonna take a step back from it. I'm gonna leave some room so that I don't have to feel the pressure of stress and worry. Instead of scheduling every moment in my day with a bunch of activities and things that just add more stress to my life, instead of feeling the need to do everything all of my friends are doing, I'm gonna leave a little space in my schedule, a little room for me to breathe. And when you do that, the pressure and the stress of living life stretched to the limit begins to go away. So today in your groups, you're going to talk about something called Sabbath, which you may know is one of the 10 Commandments. Sabbath is all about gaining margin in your life. Sabbath is about having a day or some time in your life where you just rest and relax. Sabbath is about learning to stop going all the time and choosing to say, maybe I'll miss out on this one thing. Maybe I won't get to be a part of that team or that activity, but it will all be okay in the end. Sabbath is about learning how less can really be more. So it means you may have to say no to a team or to a club, but you're saying yes to more time to focus on what matters most. You may have to say no sometimes to hanging out with your friends, but you're saying yes to being with your family. Sabbath and margin is all about saying no sometimes to what you want so you can say yes to what you need. Less stress, more life. So talk in your groups about how you can live a life with less stress and more life, and then we'll move on.